What's up, guys? I'd figure I'd make a video talking about um, how to scale. Not really how to scale, but you can use, a scaling calculator based on Excel or Google Sheets or what have you. Just get an idea of where you could place your orders and see what your ultimate risk would be if they got filled and yada yada. So I made this quick scaling calculator. I use one. It's in Excel. I would advise or recommend you um, download it or make it in Excel. I'm gonna post this link into the description. But basically, what I do is you can do it two different ways. You can do one shot. So let's say you wanted to have 500 shares of, let's say, CBA. You wanted to have 500 shares at 440. So with a 465 stop, which would be high day, that would be a risk of 125. Now let's say you wanted to piece it out and have 500 shares, but you wanted to start at 430. So, 250. So I mean, ultimately, you'd be risking 125. Nope. You'd be risking 150 with a 435 average. So essentially, on this, the only things you alter is you change this column. You change these two columns, and then down here is the amount you're risking in a cent or dollar wise or whatever you're trading. You can also do it the opposite way. If you wanted to go long, it would just show this in negatives. So let's say you wanted to have a stop of $4. Basically, you'd start long at 430. You'd add at 440. Your risk would be minus 175 or 175 bucks or 35 cents. So, and then here you could put your ticker if you wanted to. And for those that like to have delete, let's say you wanted to do it in R's if you wanted to. I made this down here. Essentially, let's say your account is 30 grand and your max loss you want it to be like 3%, and you say you want to have 5 trades, which would equal 180 bucks a trade. You don't have to do this, but it's just something to get, just to think about if you wanted to do that. And you wanted to think of your risk in R's. So your R risk, your it's like risk to reward 1 to 3, whatever. So basically, we can match it. 5, 8. So the risk here, you'd be risking, if you wanted to short, you want to take a short at 450 and risk 480 with 500 shares. Okay. You'd be risking 150 bucks, and your max risk per trade is 180. So you're risking 80% of your max risk. So if you want to do that, you could do that too. It just, another way to think about it, if you have a problem with dealing with the number aspect, you can always just change it to this, and it would be, oh, I lost 1 or I lost 2 versus I lost $300 or I'm risking $300. I did it for a little bit. No, I don't really do it much anymore. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. I can. Oh, that's what it was. The only way to get you get this by just what's up here. You find out your risk, and then you just divide it by the risk per trade, and it gives you the percentage essentially of what you're risking. But other than that, I'll link this in the description, and you can I don't know if it'll let you use it, but you can go here to File and just download it as a Excel document, and it'll just download to your computer and you can use it from there. Or it'll allow you to see all the formulas that I used, and you just copy yourself if you want to do it that way too. It's up to you. I'll catch you on the next one, guys.